Right, I'm just going to do a very quick tool review. I have purchased a Halfords torque wrench. For a long time I've been moaning about not having one that goes up high enough, so I bought the 60 to 300 Newton meters, and that's the equivalent of 50 to 220 pound-foot, half-inch drive torque wrench. Looks nice, it's nice and sturdy, nice and long. So let's just see. I'm going to take it out of the box and see what it looks like. So we've got this packaged in this nice plastic container. I think you can sort of twist it to unlock it and it comes out. So just put that to one side. Right, so underneath what we got. So we've got our instructions, declaration of conformance. So probably you need that if you're not used to using torque wrenches generally. Then we've just got a bare torque wrench that's sitting in a foamy thing, so there's no storage for it, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I suppose you could keep it in the tube if you wanted to keep it safe. I do want to keep this a bit nicer than my other one, and also the other thing about this is it's got a plastic handle, which my old torque wrench is just a metal one. It's pretty simple to operate. Instead of having a ratchet, which is probably a good thing because ratchets can obviously break, it's got a push through socket. Head, and that's 1/2 inch, so that's really good, and then it tells you the way that you need to be turning it to be torquing it. So it's saying on there, and it says it on the handle as well. So you've got these 2 arrows, so when you've got it on that way, you're going that way. When you've got it on that way, you've got that way. So that's the difference between your directions. Like I said, it's got the handle on here, which is plastic. The way that you adjust it is pretty simple. Pull out the stopper at the bottom, and then you can wind it up, and it just sort of winds up to whatever level you've got. And then you've got this sort of sliding scale here. It starts at 60, so it's not the lowest torque wrench in terms of where it starts, but for what I need to do, I need to be getting up to 300 to do certain suspension bolts up, nuts, and so that's got a good range for me. I've got an older torque wrench that goes up to 150 pound-foot, so this is ideal. So this will just give me a bit more flexibility. Like I said, I think you're going to have to be more careful with it than the traditional ones with the metal handle, just because it's got a plastic handle. So that's the only downside I see of it, is it's not quite as tough in that sense, but that's just my responsibility to look after it. It has got a hook on it as well, I guess, if you want to hang it up somewhere, but I'm not sure the value of hanging it up in my damp garage. And then once you've got your torque set, you're going to line it up with the arrow on here, and then just push that back in, and it's locked. So that's a really good system, and hopefully that will last a long time. So overall, pretty pleased. Looks a nice bit of kit. It's solid, it's longer, which is helpful for the torque, and I will be testing it out later. But I think 300 on balance, this is actually a really nice tool, and it's worth spending a little bit more money to get something of better quality than buying something cheap.